Oh my freaking God, they did it. They did it right. The New York Rangers just hired Gerard Gallant as the next head coach. I am so pumped. You guys know that I have been dying and advocating for this for throughout the entire freaking season. Jesus Christ, I am so happy that we actually did it. We got it right. We didn't go out and get Talkett. We didn't go out and get any of the other guys that we either interviewed or that were rumored, like Tortorella, which would have been so stupid to do. But we did it right. We got Gallant as our next head coach, and I am so pumped. Holy shit, I cannot believe they actually did it right. I can't believe it. I thought they were going to mess it up, hire Rick Tocchet, hire someone else, and we were going to be sitting here with all the question marks going into the next season. But now, forget any question marks. I am so pumped. Give me next season already. What a huge just decision. Great decision by freaking Chris Drury. Sorry for my voice crack there. Jesus. By Chris Drury and anyone else that was involved. Great decision making there. It was clear as day to me that he was the best candidate. You saw what he did with the golden. Well, that's outside of Rod Brindamore if he was available, but we couldn't wait much longer because Gallant could have possibly went to a different team. He could have went to Seattle, could have went to any other of the open jobs available if we didn't act fast, and they did act fast, and they decided today to get him. And hey, what do you know, on the anniversary of our Stanley Cup, so that's the best. This is the best thing that happened in New York Rangers history on this day, huh? But in all seriousness, what a huge hire. This guy, you saw what he's done throughout his career. The Florida Panthers, they were not a bad team. They easily could have made the second round past the New York Islanders that season when he was there. He had experience being the assistant coach in 2014, which we ended up beating them, ironically. The Montreal Canadiens had experience over there behind the bench, not as the head coach, like I said, but still experience. And then you also have the main thing that really pushed it over the edge for me is you saw what he did with the Vegas Golden Knights. And to me personally, that stick saved by Holtby. If that doesn't happen, Vegas really has a way better chance to win the cup because that changes the entire dynamic of the series in terms of momentum and everything. That shifts the entire thing. But you just see the fact that he got them there. The first year he's with the Golden Knights, you see what they do. It's unreal. It's unreal what he did with a team full of question marks. William Karlsson scores 40 goals out of nowhere. Jonathan Marchessault, hey, how's your career going? You saw what he did with the Panthers. Barkov was just entering the league when he took over with the Panthers. You saw what he did with Huberdeau. You saw what he's done with all these teams. Usually, yes, I know the leash is short with him, but that's because teams give up on him way too quickly. That Golden Knights team was going to be fine and make the playoffs before they fired him. And you just look at how different, how great he coaches. This coaching style is amazing. He gets guys to play with more grit and more of an edge to their game. You watch some of the Golden Knight highlights. You watch the full games. You watch how they play offensively, aggressive forecheck, getting in front of the net, chasing rebounds, which we know the New York Rangers were scared to do. God forbid they go below the face-off dots during games. My goodness, you have way better. You're going to have way better net front presence there. Kreider's definitely going to be utilized more. He's definitely going to go up point total wise because he's going to be played in front of the net more, and he's hopefully going to be set up with more opportunities there. You're just going to see such a great growth from all of the players compared to if we kept David Quinn. And it is just, I really thought they were going to mess it up. But before we go further into this, I do want to quickly plug my podcast I do, a Rangers podcast I do called Blue Shirts Talk with my buddies Nick and Aiden. Be sure to check us out. I'm going to leave the link in the description down below, and I want you to go ahead and subscribe there and listen to our most recent podcast that will be coming out tonight. So you can listen to our other podcasts if you're really interested. But we're going to go further in depth with Gallant tonight, more than I am in this video. So if you guys do want to hear more of my thoughts, more of my opinion, this is just kind of the raw emotion of fuck yeah, we just got the right guy as our head coach. That's more of what's going on here. But if you want the in-depth stuff, if you want all of that stuff, go ahead and listen to the podcast. It's really good podcast. Nick and Aiden are great with it, and they don't have any podcast experience really like I do, and they're killing it there with me. So go ahead and check that out, like I mentioned. But I mean, this is just wow. I seriously can't believe they actually got it right. I was so scared they were gonna mess this entire thing up. I really was scared, like I said, and they got it right. Gallant's the head coach next year, and we're going to see growth. I think we're going to see guys like Kako and Lafreniere and Miller, all of them. They're going to add more of a grit element to their game. They're not going to be all grit, but they're going to be more of a they're going to be pains in the asses for other teams to play against compared to what they were this year. They're going to take huge jumps next year. Let's get into the also, actually, before I get into your thoughts on Twitter, which, by the way, follow me on Twitter if you're not already, I do want to also point out, you saw what he did in the World Championship with Team Canada, took them from 0-3 to the gold freaking medal. Come on. What a hire. I love this. For your thoughts on New York Style 24 says, all I can say is let's go. We're going to have a coach that knows what he is doing. Let's fucking go. You already know this team is going to be rocking next year. Fuck yeah, we're making the playoffs next year. I don't care. I'm booking the playoffs next year for us because I am that confident in this hiring and that I am this excited about this hiring and this confident that he is going to lead us to the promised land because I've been saying it all freaking year. And the fact that we just made it with the youngest team in the league and David Quinn coaching, which glad I don't have to hear his moronic voice anymore. And moronic just statements during post-game interviews anymore. Thank God it's going to be all Gallant now, but can't wait to hear that. And it's a 4-year deal. It is a 4-year deal, apparently, as I just saw. So that is good. New York Style said that. That's a good deal. Good deal. 4 years right there. Oh my God. Thank God we did this. But yeah, I am super pumped about that. And then NYR10 says, dude, did you think he was going to be a Ranger? I was getting a little worried because of the fact that Tocchet was getting a couple more interviews than Gallant, so I thought that maybe it wasn't going to happen, but we're here. It happened. It was down to Tocchet and Gallant, it seemed like, and they ended up getting the right guy out of the group of coaches that were available, especially when it came down to those two. He was clearly the better one over Tocchet. I mean, what has Tocchet really done in his career? We needed someone that didn't have a giant boner for defense, and Gallant is exactly that guy. So I am so freaking pumped. I can't wait. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy, leave a like, subscribe if you guys are new, and let me know your thoughts in the comment section, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good day, everyone.